Normally, termites are called as white ants. Coming to the scientific classification of termites, it belongs to the kingdom Animalia. It belongs to the phylum Arthropoda. It belongs to class Insecta. As it is insect, it belongs to the class insect. And subclass is Pterygoda. Here P is silent. Coming to the order, Blattodea. Coming to the suborder, Isoptera. Here P will be silent. You should pronounce it as Isoptera. So this is the structure of, or this is the diagram of termites, white ants. That's nothing but. And these white ants is similarly to, the structure of these white ants is very similar to ants, normal ants. So normally this is a white ant, and here this is the head part, this is the abdomen part, and within the head part there is a presence of compound eyes. This black color one which I have drawn are known as compound eyes, and here there is a presence of mandibles. You know, mandibles, normally in cockroach also you can see these mandibles. If you learn the mouthpass structures of the cockroach, then you can find these mandibles. And here the mandibles are nothing but jaw, which helps in the collection of food. Next, here is a thorax region, and normally there is a division in this thorax region. There are prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. So the first one is prothorax, second is mesothorax, and the third is metathorax, if you see there. And the legs which has been erased from the prothorax are known as prothoracic legs. So this is the prothoracic legs. So totally how many pairs of legs are there in this white ant? Totally there are 3 pairs of legs. There is nothing but totally there will be presence of 6 legs which has been erased from the thorax region, right? So I have said you that the thorax will be divided as 3 parts: prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. So the legs, that is nothing but one pair of the legs which has been erased from the prothorax region. That is nothing but the first region of the thorax are known as prothoracic legs. And the legs which has been erased, the pair of legs which has been erased from the mesothorax region, that is nothing but the second region of the thorax, is known as mesothoracic legs. Coming to the metathoracic legs. So what are the metathoracic legs? The legs which has been erased from the third region of the thorax, that is nothing but metathorax of the region of thorax, is known as metathoracic legs. So this is the abdomen region, and this is the thorax, this is the head region, and here consists of compound eyes, and here also presence of antenna. So this is about the structure and diagram of the termite. So now let us see about the introduction on this termite. So coming to the introduction part, normally these termites, they feed on dead plant material, cellulose, leaf litter and on soil. So it is called as detritivores. Why it is known as detritivores? Because normally what is the meaning of these detritivores? Detritivores are nothing but the insect which feeds upon the dead decaying material, that is nothing but which consists of nitrogenous waste, are known as detritivores. In the same way it is known as detritivores. This because it depends upon the, or else it feeds upon the dead plant material. It feeds only upon the dead material, and it also feeds upon the dead plant material, and also in the dead animal specimens, and also in the dead decaying material of humans which are present in the soil, right? Normally the human specimens will be present in the soil, right? And this, termites mainly feed upon the dead decaying material which consists of nitrogenous wastes. And next, these termites can be seen in tropical and subtropical region, and they live in termite colonies. For example, if you see the case of honeybees, normally in the honeybees there are queen bee, workers bee and also the soldiers bee, and all of these bees are present in not present in the bees colonies. But as here we are talking about termites, these termites are present in the termites colonies. Okay. So here if you see the case of termites, and within this termites colonies there are, it will be divided into castes. That is nothing but it will be divided into king, queen, workers, soldiers. So for each colony there will be only one king, for each colonies there will be only one queen, but the workers and soldiers will be numbers. So coming to the queen, coming to the king is fertile male, and coming to the queen is fertile females. And here the size of the king, that is nothing but the size of the male termite is smaller than compared to the size of the fertile females of termites. So coming to the workers, what is the main function of these workers? Workers is nothing but they feed upon the food material, and they bring food material to this king, queen and also to the termites which are present in the colonies. So coming to the soldiers, they help in the protection of the colonies. Okay, for example, if you see in this case, termite colonies, it helps in the protection of attacking of another insects, and that protection will be taken by the soldiers, termite soldiers. So this king and queen helps in the ruling of these termite colonies, right? And next, normally this termite colony is nothing but, for example, if you see in the case of humans, their living is in home, right? In the same way, their living will be in termite colonies. The termites will live in termite colonies. In this way, we can see that. And next, coming to the size, the male termite is 4 to 15 millimeters in length. And coming to the inches, it is 0.25 inches to 0.50 inches. And coming to the size of the female, it is 10 centimeters in length. That's nothing but it is 4 inches. It is 4 inches in length. And here by this you can see this. By this you can say that the size of the male is smaller than the female. So female is larger in size and the male is smaller in size. So now let us discuss about the body parts of the termites, and then let us discuss about the life cycle of the termite. So coming to the body parts of termites, and in these body parts of termites, let us discuss only about important parts like labium and mandibles, antennae, thorax and abdomen. So firstly let us discuss about labium and mandibles, which I have drawn in the diagram, right? And coming to the labium and mandibles, what is the main function of this labium and mandibles? It helps in the sensing of food and handling of food. For example, if you say in the case of human beings, these hands plays a major role in handling of food, right? In the same way, in the case of termites also, this labium and mandibles plays a major role in handling of food and also in the sensing of food. And these are present at the mouth part region of the termites. Coming to the second one, antennae. And there are a pair of antennae which are present at the mouth region of the termites, which I have drawn. They are long leg structures and I have drawn there. And the main function of this antennae is sensing of touch and taste of food. They mainly helps in the sensing of the taste of food, and also it controls the heat and vibration. Helps in the controlling the heat and vibration. And normally this antenna will get divided into three parts. They are scape, pedicel and flagellum. And among these three, pedicel is very small. The scape region will be located at the first end point. I mean, there is nothing but a sharp point, which is initial point. It is said to be as initial point, and flagellum is said to be as end point. And the pedicel is located in the middle, and it is very short in size when compared to the scape. Coming to the thorax region, before only I have said in the diagram, the thorax is divided into three parts: prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. And the prothorax, normally from each of the thorax region, the legs will be arranged. So normally how many legs will be present in these termites? Totally 3 pairs of legs. That is nothing but totally 6 legs are present in these termites. So each pair of the leg, that is nothing but 2 legs on either side. 2 legs on either side. If you see this preview, you could understand. For example, if you take one thorax, from the one thorax, 2 legs will be arranged on the either side. So we can say that one pair of legs will be arranged from each thorax. So one pair of legs will be arranged from prothorax, another pair of legs will be arranged from mesothorax, and another pair of legs will be arranged from the metathorax. So the legs which will be arranged from the prothorax region are known as prothoracic legs, and the legs which will be arranged from the mesothorax region are known as mesothoracic legs. And coming to the third one, metathorax legs, the legs which will be arranged from this region, metathorax region, are known as metathoracic legs. And all of these legs has been arranged from only the thorax region only, but not from the other body parts. Coming to this mesothorax and metathoracic legs, these both legs consist of wings. These both legs consist of wings, and it also consists of exoskeletal plate, and that exoskeletal plate is very small in size. Coming to the fourth one, abdomen. Normally there are 10 segments, 10 abdominal segments which you can see in termites, and that abdomen region consists of 2 plates. They are tergites and another one is termites. Coming to the next one, in the 10th pair of abdomen you can see cerca. Cerca is nothing but it is one of the body part which is present at the end of the abdomen region. That is nothing but at the end of the body part of the termite also. And what is the main function of the cerca is it helps in process of copulation. That is nothing but it helps in exhibition of sex. So now let us see the life cycle of these termites. So coming to the life cycle, before entering into the life cycle, you have to know one point, that is nothing but the male termites are haploid in nature, which have been developed from unfertilized eggs, and the female termites are diploid in nature, which has been developed from the fertilized eggs. And you people know about haploid and diploid, right? Haploid is nothing but it consists of single set of unpaired chromosomes. Coming to the diploid, it consists of paired chromosomes, and that chromosomes will be obtained from the parents. We are learning from the intermediate classes, right? Coming to the life cycle, each and every life cycle of insects will be developed from the eggs itself. So these eggs undergoes incomplete metamorphosis process. So what is meant by this incomplete metamorphosis? This is very important. Listen properly. So this incomplete metamorphosis process has three stages. This is egg, initial stage, nymph, intermediate stage, adult, final stage. So now let us discuss about these three stages. So coming to the egg stage, I have said you each and every stage, each and every life cycle of stages begins from the eggs. So these eggs undergoes 4 moltings. So what is meant by molting? Molting is nothing but development. So this egg undergoes 4 moltings, and after the completion of these moltings of egg, it enters into the next stage, that is nothing but nymph. And this nymph undergoes 3 moltings, and this is very very important to remember. Nymph, it undergoes 3 moltings. So within the 3 moltings, three types of termites will be erased. So coming to the first molting, after the first molting, workers will be formed. After the second molting, soldiers will be formed. After the third molting, it forms allied. All of these 3 comes under termites only. But first molting, second molting, third molting takes place, where in each of the molting, different types of termites will be erased. So workers is one of the type of termite, soldiers is one of the type of termite, and allied is one of the type of termite, right? So 3 types of termite will be erased in each of the molting which occurs in the nymph stage. And next, this third molting is the last stage, right? So what will be formed in the last stage? Allied will be formed. Allied will be formed. So this allied, there is nothing but after the last molting of this nymph, which mainly forms allied, this allied undergoes next molting, special molting, or else it undergoes several moltings and mainly forms adult. And this molting process takes place within several months. Why it takes place several months? Because it doesn't has ability to develop fast, and normally depending upon the temperature, depending upon the nature, upon this upon the environment, then only it takes several months, or else it takes normal or within 13 to 15 days only it enters into the adult stage. But in some cases, when the temperature is low or high, then when the temperature is not stable, then the allied takes much time to enter into adult stage. There is nothing but I have written here several months. It takes place several months only when the temperature is not stable. So coming to the next, this adult one. After not totally, this incomplete metamorphosis process has been completed. So after the completion of this intermetamorphosis process, then what happens? Finally, this eggs, from the eggs, adult one will get developed, right? Finally, adult one will get developed. And this adult, after the completion of this adult stage, then what happens? It enters into the aging stage. That's nothing but after aging process, it gets develop and develop. More developing takes place in such a way that process known as aging, where during the process of aging, some will die, some will not die. So some will not die, I have said you right, and that undergoes the process of aging. And after the aging, that said to be as male and female, and this male is considered as king and the females are considered as queen. And this king and queen undergoes copulation, and after the copulation, this mainly leads to the formation of eggs, and again the eggs undergoes incomplete metamorphosis process in such a way that incomplete metamorphosis undergoes 3 steps of moltings, and this moltings again forms workers, soldiers, allied, and again adult will get developed. And after that, adults undergoes aging. During the process of aging, some will die and some will not die. And the termites which has been alive will undergoes aging process, and that will develop as king and queen. That's nothing but the male is said to be as king and the female is said to be as queen, right? And the king and queen termites undergoes copulation and again forms eggs, and again the total life cycle will get repeated. So this is the life cycle of the termite. So now I'll show you the picture. By this you can understand the life cycle of the termite. And one more important thing I forgot to say you here is that after the third stage molting, that is nothing but in the nymph stage, after the third molting, there is a formation of allied termites, right? And this allied termite can also act as king. There are some chances which acts as king. So as it acts as king, then the queen which has been formed over here undergoes copulation with king and mainly forms eggs, and again the total life cycle will get repeated. Now it will get a little bit confusing for you, so I will show you the picture now. By this you can understand properly. So friends, see here, this is a life cycle of termite, And if you see here, this is the elite king, that is nothing but male one, and here this is the queen termite, that is nothing but female one. And when this both undergoes copulation, then it mainly leads to the formation of eggs, and then these eggs will get developed into nymph, which undergoes third copulation in the nymph stage, right? And this nymph forms workers and soldiers, right? And these workers and soldiers, along with these workers and soldiers, it also forms elite. So I have already said you that this elite sometimes also acts as king, and this king, elite king, and this queen undergoes copulation and again forms eggs, right? And these eggs will develop into nymph, and in this nymph it undergoes again three copulations, which forms soldiers, workers, and elite king, right? And this elite king again undergoes copulation with female one, that is nothing but queen, again forms eggs, and again the total life cycle will begins. So this is about the life cycle of the termites, and by this you can also observe that this is the structure of the workers, and this is the structure of soldiers, this is eggs, and this is nymph, reproductive nymph, elite king, and queen termite. So thank you for watching this video, guys. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe, and if you have any doubts regarding this video, please comment in the comment box or clarify your doubts.